Every time you change your personality to fit a room, you're draining energy. You're creating tension between who you are and who you think you're supposed to be. Welcome to the Sales Made Simple podcast. This podcast is dedicated to helping overwhelmed outdoor living professionals, landscapers, and hardscapers just like you increase your closing rate to over 75% without doubling your workload so you can build a seven-figure business that doesn't need you. I'm your host, Joshua Gillow. Let's dig in. Most people live with three different identities: the professional self, the personal self, and the secret self. But here's the truth. That split, it's costing you. It's costing you stress, confusion, lost trust. And today we're talking about becoming holy, being the same person in every room you walk into. I know most of my career, I've been trying to put on this cloak, if you will, of professionalism, that I know that when I go out and meet with customers or I'm in some kind of a business engagement, I'm at my top of my game. I am focused. I am purposeful. I look the part. I make sure my hair's right. I make sure my clothes are right. Make sure my truck is clean. All of those things, all set to go, because that's the image that I want to portray to the world. And I'm very good at what I do as far as details and working with customers and really opening them up and understanding what they truly need, want, and desire. Now, I say all of that because I've spent a lot of time to manage that skill and to hone that skill and to master that skill. But when it comes to my personal life, I haven't always been very good at that. That's something I've struggled with. After being out, meeting with people all day long, my batteries most times are empty. When I come home, my family ends up getting the scraps. For years, they got the scraps of me because it was whatever was left after I burned all my energy during the day trying to be perfect and successful in the image of a business owner. I came home and they got what was left. And saying that doesn't make me very proud, of course, but I didn't really think much about it. I thought that's just how it was. You give everything because you need to make money to provide for a family. And then when you get home, you just hope like heck you've got enough energy and bandwidth to stay focused. And my kids would ask me questions and I would be short with them. Or my wife would ask me to do something and I would forget because I was so focused on being the perfect professional that I was missing out on the private side, right? The personal side of life. I wasn't thinking much about that. I was thinking, you know what? This is how it's supposed to be. And I was dead wrong in that. My presence, my focus on being there for my family and my kids wasn't as good as it could be because I prioritized my professional self. My personal self suffered, and my secret self, holy moly, did that run wild. And what I mean by that is each one of us has this saboteur, this inner critic inside of us that is constantly reminding us that we're not enough, that we'll never be enough, and not only know why we keep trying. So when we give power to that voice via exhaustion, overwhelm, that voice comes out like crazy saying, man, what are you thinking, man? You're running a business. You don't have a degree to do this. Like, you don't even have the education for it. Why are you continuing to do this? This doesn't make any sense. You're going to fail. Does anybody else know that you're only one banana peel away, one slip away from this whole thing falling apart? And then you got to go back and face your family and be like, all those years of all that hard work gone, 40, 60, 80 hours a week to try to make ends meet was just on the edge of failure and collapse at any given moment. My goodness. Now, this is what those negative voices, that secret world that's going on inside your head is constantly spewing out if you let it. If you're not aware of it. If you're constantly thinking like, man, this must be something wrong with me. Nobody else I know has this kind of conversation going on inside of them. Well, listeners, I'll tell you right now, that is dead wrong. Every single human on the planet has these saboteurs inside of them, these voices that try to pull them down. And what I'm telling you today is to understand if you have the three different levels, the professional, your personal level, and then your secret level. When you get the power by understanding and awareness to be able to flip that and to live one consistent life by putting those saboteurs to bed and by focusing more purposefully on your family time and your personal time and managing with yes management your professional time, everything starts to balance out. Because every time you change your personality to fit a room, you're draining energy. You're creating tension between who you are and who you think you're supposed to be. Clients can feel that, and so can your crew, and so can your family. People crave consistency And trust only grows when they know the real you. In outdoor living sales, this is critical. You're not just selling patios, you're selling certainty. High-ticket clients aren't just buying the project, they're buying the person leading it. If you're one guy in the consult and another guy at home and someone else with your team, that inconsistency kills trust, and they can smell it. But when you're whole, congruent, and true to who you are, the person that God made you to be, you become a leader worth following. So ask yourself, do I change who I am to fit the room, or do I bring who I am to lead the room? Stop performing. Start leading with authenticity. Be the same you, whether you're on the job site or at the sales meeting or even with your kids. That's the real power. So today, drop the masks, show up wholly, fully, honestly, you. Because the more you are, the more magnetic your business becomes. You want a premium brand? Start by being a premium human. Let's go.